Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back. It is your natural nail guru, and we have yet again another amazing review to go over today. So today I am going to be reviewing the DND matte top coat. There you go. This is a no wipe top coat, usually runs for $8, but sometimes online you'll pay up to maybe $12 for it. You should be able to pretty much find it anywhere. I've been using DND for a while. I've never used their matte top coat, so very excited to try it out, and as always compare it to what I normally use in the shop, which is the Wildflowers matte top coat. So you already know the drill. We're going to be looking at first impressions, which is going to be pretty much, odor, consistency, ease of application, any issues in application, is it runny, heat spikes, and also what it looks like on day one. In this case, it's matte top coat. Are we really getting a nice velvet matte on day one, or is it not that matte? But it doesn't stop there. First impressions are nice, but I want to know what this looks like after a couple of weeks of wear. And I know everyone out there wants to know the same thing, which is what we deliver here. Not just first impressions, but what does this product look like after a couple weeks of wear. Now, before we get into this first impression, if you want to be up to date with the most thorough review on nail products, as well as have all the best tips on improving the health of your natural nails, getting your nails to grow, getting the longest lasting manicures, then you already know what to do. Make sure that you're subscribed if you haven't already. Make sure you have your notifications on, and make sure that you're sharing with all of your nail enthusiasts, whether they're DIY or professional, because I bet I have something that I can help them out with. So let's not waste any more time and get to this first impression.
Alrighty, so we have beautiful nails ready to go, and we are going to be doing the DND matte top coat for comparison. Consistency, kind of like regular polish, a little cloudy. Doesn't really smell like much. I got smell on my nose. Doesn't have an odor, which is really great. DND brushes are always really nice. Even though they're a little bit oval, and I'm not a big fan of oval brushes, it is just the right amount of oval. All right, no separation. Top coat's going on really nice and smooth. Does not look runny. Pay attention to the heat sensation. Let me know how you feel it.
Oh, yeah.
Let me know that one compared to our usual one. And as always, we are comparing our matte top coat with our trusty Wildflowers matte top coat. I put that one in. Remember, pay attention to the heat, more or less, or same. You felt that one more? Yeah. No, consistently each client felt it on here, but not as much as they feel it on the Wildflowers is intense.
I'm like sweating.
Sure. So here we go. The matteness is just as matte as our Wildflowers matte, which is really, really nice. It came on beautifully, great consistency, looks really nice. There was definitely less of a heat sensation on the DND matte versus the Wildflowers. So right now, the only thing left to see is how this matte looks after a couple weeks of wear. So we'll come back to it.
So overall first impression, super on point. No odor, ease of application was really great, consistency was awesome. There was definitely a heat spike, which pretty much every matte coat that I've tried, every client is gonna feel some kind of heat spike. And overall really nice, and it looks really nice and matte. From first look, you really can't tell any difference whatsoever between the DND matte top coat and the Wildflowers matte top coat. Now I don't only have this client trying it out. We also have my amazing Odile. She's super awesome, usually comes every 3 weeks. I love testing product out on her because this girl is always on the go and getting things done. And we have my lovely Mercy. She also did just a couple of accent nails. She also wears it every 3 weeks. So looking forward to see how the DND matte top coat does for her. And then last but not least, my amazing Leilani, who did, let me say, the cutest manicure inspired from an IG post, and we added some bling on it. She's got really, really nice light colors, so we'll definitely be able to see whether or not staining is an issue or different between the two. So all of my ladies wear their manicures for 2 to 4 weeks, and they are definitely using their hands between being moms and typing and working and cleaning and cooking and everything in between. We're gonna get a good indication of what this product looks like after a couple of weeks of wear. So let's not waste any more time, and let's get to this. So my first lovely client, Mariana, she had her manicure on for 2 weeks. At first sight, I can see that maybe the DND matte is slightly less scuffed than her left hand, which had the gelish. And that's actually pretty awesome considering that her right hand is her dominant. You'd expect that one to be the more scuffed one, but it seems like it's a little less scuffed. Both seem to maintain the same amount of matteness. I don't really think any one got less matte than the other. It doesn't really look like there's a difference in stains or anything like that, but overall her manicure is looking super on point after 2 weeks, no big differences. For my next lovely, amazing client, Odile, she had her manicure on for 3 weeks. There's definitely no significant difference in scuffs or stains. I want to say on her, the DND nails look a little bit more matte, has a little less shine to it than the Wildflower does. But I love that on both of her hands, you can see that she kind of dinged her nail and chipped a tiny bit of it on each hand. Yet there's no lifting, no separation, no nothing, just a little ding in the nail. So glad to see that both were able to hold up to that accident without causing any more issue. My third client, Mercy, also 3 weeks. She has no stains, no scuffs, equal matte. This is definitely just overall maintaining super, super great quality throughout her wear. And then last but not least, we have my amazing Leilani. She wore her manicure for 3 weeks. And let me just say, bling is still on point and sparkly and amazing. I love to see that. Overall wear looks pretty consistent. The matte and shine is pretty equal. The stains did occur, but they're pretty even throughout. It's still looking super on point. So overall between the matte and the Wildflowers, I mean, it was pretty much the same. There wasn't really anything that was significantly different or distinct to say that one is better than the other. They both wore really nicely. The DND held up. It stayed matte throughout. Overall, really, really nice. The only difference so far would be that the DND is only $8 on average. Maybe you might pay a couple bucks more, but the Wildflowers is $18, and then you probably have to calculate in the shipping to get it. So the price difference, I would definitely say, is pretty significant, considering that they both perform pretty much the same. That's definitely a plus on the DND side. The only other thing that there's left to report is how the consistency and performance of the DND is as you're working your way through the bottle, because there are products out there that as you start getting through the bottle, it gets a little bit too thick to apply and becomes a little bit of a mission. It is something that I will be following up on as I will be continuing to use my DND matte top coat, so I will be sure to let you guys know whether or not there's any difference and compare it to what I experienced with the Wildflowers matte top coat. So definitely make sure that you have your notifications on, that you're subscribed so that you guys don't miss that update. But as of right now, I would definitely say that the DND matte top coat is pretty super on point and only $8. So definitely a recommendation. You guys see the results. You know that the results speak more than anything else. I hope that I was able to thoroughly review that for you. Please, if you have any comments, questions, or anything that you want me to elaborate on, make sure that you're commenting down below. There are lots more products out there that I'm trying out, lots more reviews that are going to be coming, and you know that no one does it like Oh My Gel. So I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you so much for tuning in.